Barrier out of the gun, delivers as Trotter's going to have it on the near side. Looks like he's going to get pushed out of bounds at the 44-yard line, as that's going to be a pickup of 7. Actually make it 8 on the first down play. 2nd down and 2. Want to welcome everybody back into the stream. We did have our internet dropout. We do apologize about the technical difficulties. Barrier under pressure, rolling to his right, delivers, is going to be out of bounds and incomplete. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Panthers. We do apologize about the technical difficulties, but we are back on and ready to go here from Kyle White Stadium. The Panthers won the toss and elected to receive. Was able to start the drive from the Panther 36. Barrier out of the gun, hands it off. De La O, straight up Broadway, is going to depend on the spot. You've got one line judge marking it a yard short and one marking it right at the spot.
Terrible spot if they go that route. Again, we apologize for the dropout. We're back up and running.
They do convert on the 2-yard pickup by De La O quickly. 1st down, Trotter has it again into Cougar territory, as this is going to be taken for a pickup of 9 to bring up 2nd down and 1. Second reception for Logan Trotter, as we're going to tick under 10:50 here and counting here in the first quarter. In Cougar territory, Trotter out of the gun, offset to his right by De La O. Under pressure, blitz coming, and he had nowhere to go as he gets dropped.
Oh, it didn't look good.
No. He's a little slow to get up. And we're going to have a timeout on the field.
We're going to take it with them, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go in and let everybody know that we're back up and running. We'll be back here shortly on Anahuac Sports Live. Anahuac Sports Live is brought to you by ABC Nitrogen Services, Anahuac Florist, Anahuac National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, The Beginning Mexican Grill, Community Christian Fellowship Church, Chambers County Abstract Company, Coastal Field Services.
Sometimes. Back here, 3rd down. Pitch is going to go to Coates, as Coates is going to take it back across midfield, trying to bulldoze his way forward. Braden Such into the game now for the Panthers, as Coates was able to pick up 8 and will bring up 4th down and 2. Kind of in no man's land. You think that the Panthers will go for it with the success that they had on the run, and they are going to keep the offense out on the field. Such out of the gun, hands it off. De La O around the left side, and there's going to be nowhere for him to go. He's going to end up losing 4 on the carry, and that's going to be turnover on down.
Well, it's just well covered there by the Buna defensive front, as the Anahuac Panthers will turn the ball over at midfield.
So 8-play opening drive ends on a turnover on downs, and the Cougars are going to take over at midfield with 9:35 remaining here in the first quarter.
Yeah, no, but I'm going to start.
So Buna going to be coming out in their wing tee. Under center and handing it off straight up the middle, fighting his way forward for about 4 yards. That's going to be Braxton Stimmitz on the first carry of the ball game. It's going to bring up second down and 6 from the Panther 46. Under center for Buna is Cole Midkiff, the sophomore. He also handled the opening kickoff duties for the Cougars as well. Cougars rush to the line of scrimmage. Going to hand it back off to Stimmitz, and Stimmitz is going to pick up 2. And that's going to bring up their first third down of the ball game. Third down and 4. Clock rolling, 8.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. No score. First possession of the ball game for Buna as they move right to left. Buna in their royal blue trousers, white jerseys with royal blue numerals, white helmets, and the royal blue Cougar mascot on the side of their helmets. They hurry to the line of scrimmage. Midcoff under center is going to pitch it around left side. It's going to slip and fall back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a pickup of nothing as that went to Billy Robinson III, a senior. And now fourth down for the Cougars, and we'll see what they elect to do. It looks like they're bringing the punting unit on. Trying to see the number of the punter. Snap back, and there's going to be flags before the play, as initial indication is against the Panthers.
Wow.
It's actually a timeout.
Oh, timeout. All right. So the Panthers call their first timeout of the first quarter. We'll take it with them. Back after this on Anahuac Sports Live.
Building a new home? Does your driveway need a long overdue facelift? Or are you just looking to finally get that lot cleared to build something great? Look no further. Trust the locally owned and operated professionals at Title Services Incorporated. No need to hire multiple contractors. Title Services does all phases of residential and commercial land clearing, house pads, ponds, dirt and rock delivery, and demolition. Call for a free estimate today at 409-267-1057 or visit them on Facebook at Title Services Inc.
Running unit stays on the field for the Cougars. Clock stopped with 7.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. High snap, gets the punt off. Sky high punt is going to take an end over end bounce and then take a sideways bounce as it's going to be laid to rest at the 23-yard line. And that is where the Panthers will set up shop for their second possession here of the ball game. We'll see who the quarterback comes out. And it looks like Oscar Garza is going to take over at quarterback in the backfield for the Panthers. He's offset to the left. Garza is going to take it around the left end himself. 25-30, 35. I don't know if he got quite to the... Yep, they're marking it at the 35. That's going to be a pickup of 11. Move the chains for the first down of the ball.
First time that we've seen Garza back there at quarterback. Heard a little rumor that he might take a few snaps here tonight.
So first down and 10 for the Panthers at their own 35. Garza coming around right side now. Tries to find a cut. Is not going to have much there. He's going to pick up 2. That's going to bring up second down and 8.
So went to the left side, this time to the right side. Not picking up near as much as the Buna Cougars kind of sniffed that one out, gaining 2 on the play.
Trying to stretch the field from the hash marks that they're working with. Second down and 8. Handoff. De La O is not going to have any room as he's going to end up losing 1. And now it's going to bring up third down and 9. 1 for 2 on third down this evening for the Panthers.
And Such checking into the ball game now for Anahuac. Third and long.
So as you said, Such back in, 4 wide from the near hash. Anahuac moving left to right. Such unloads it up and is going to be incomplete. Little hand fighting there on the sideline. Intended receiver was Cunningham.
But well covered there by the Buna defender.
Now 4th down, and the Panthers are going to punt for their first time since the Orangefield ball game.
Yeah, I didn't see it last week. With the only 2 punts we saw were from East Chambers.
So Dalo handling the punting duties. Low snap, is able to get it off. High punt near the sideline, takes a bounce at the 36. And that is where they're going to mark it, right there on the sideline.
I want to shout out the Anahuac Volunteer Fire Department. Going to have their annual fish fry. The tickets are on sale now, $10 a plate from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. ET, if you can give me a date on that. For more information, you can call 409-267-6620.
So the sophomore, Cole Midcoff, brings his offense back onto the field.
November 2nd for the fish fry.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage. 2 backs behind him. Handoff to the fullback is not going to have much room, as that one went to Stimmitz. In on the tackle for the Panthers, swallowing him up, Zeke Frayer. Stimmitz, in fact, only got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10.
Start.
5:20 and counting here in the first quarter. No score. Beautiful night. Homecoming here from Kyle White Stadium. Stands are packed on this side of the field. Nice cold front. This is starting to feel like football weather. 68 degrees. Wind out of the east at 8 miles per hour.
Definitely is. Feeling good out there.
Quickly to line of scrimmage. Pitch right. And it's going to be swallowed up. Tyler Kelly in on a tackle.
Flags coming in. Throw that as high as he could get it.
We'll have to see if it was extracurricular on the field.
Justin Netterville also in on the tackle, as well as Brad Coates down there.
Shot. We haven't gotten any indication yet. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Panthers. That's going to be dead ball. That will be a 15-yard penalty, and that will give the Cougars their first down of the ball game.
Yeah, not the first personal foul that we've seen called against Anahuac this year. Definitely got to clean that up as we get towards the end here as far as the season goes.
So after the loss of 1 on the run by Tanner Crane, the 15-yard penalty moves it back up to midfield. 1st down and 10 for the Cougars. Play being brought in from the sideline by Brody Batman, the freshman. Midcoff tosses it back, finding a little bit of room for about 3 yards. Let's see who gets off the bottom of the pile there. Alex Soilo. Filling up my rushing names here pretty quickly on the stat sheet.
Oh, yeah, and you will with this type of offense, you already know.
Buna quite the opposite of Anahuac on offense, trying to eat up as much time, limit the possessions here in the ball game. They usually set up the center with about 10 seconds left on the play clock and hustle up with about 5. Under center, pitch right, looking for somewhere to go. has room, finds a seam, is going to pick up 6, and he's going to be about a yard short.
It's a good job seeing that on that far side down there and just diving through it. Almost had the first down. But going to end up a yard short.
Jackson Hart on the carry.
No relation.
2 T's.
Yeah, 2 T on the Hart.
3rd down and 1. Sixth play of the drive for the Cougars. Pitch back and is going to have enough for the first down. Going to needed 1. Looks like they got 2. That went to Alex Soilo. First 3rd down conversion of the ball game for the Cougars. First down and 10 from the Panther 38. No score here with 2.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. First quarter being brought to you in part by Anahuac Florist. Reach them at 409-267-3875. On the web, AnahuacFlorist.com. Flags before the play, as we're going to have movement on the offense before the snap. So that's going to move the ball back to the 44. Will be first down and 15. Appreciate everybody tuning in to tonight's homecoming broadcast. Some interesting scores already down below. Pitch left, cuts it straight up the middle, and it's going to pick up pretty good yardage. He's going to get well, they're going to get 4 of the 5 back, as that one went to Robinson the 3rd for 4, brings up 2nd down and 11. That Palestine-Westwood die-ball game I was really interested in. Palestine's passing the test so far.
Yeah, I had no doubt that they were going to push past Dieball. Dieball just seems like they're a little bit down as they've been in previous years.
Boy, and after Lake Creek and Montgomery made that run last year in the state playoffs, this might be the second week that they've burned me this year. Handoff, right side, fighting the way forward. Pick up of 5.
Gain of 5. 3rd down. And 6.
Soilo now with 3 carries for 10 yards. Hampshire Finette jumping out ahead of Jasper, 14-0. No scoring update out of Cold Spring yet. Pitch back. Soilo is going to be caught behind the line. They're going to give him forward progress to the line.
Actually ended up giving him 1, so bring up a 4th down and 5. I'm sure they'll keep the offense on the field for this particular one, given that they punted it away about, I don't know, I want to say 10 yards further last time.
Fourth down and 5 for the Cougars, and then we've hit 00 on the scoreboard, and that will be the conclusion of the first quarter. So after 1, no score here from Kyle White Stadium, as we'll be back with the second quarter after this on Anahuac Sports Live.
From custom processing, professional guided hunts, high tanning, and gator merchandise, Porter's Processing and Alligator Farm offers a personal experience like no other. Locally owned and operated in Anahuac, Texas since 1987, Porter's has been Southeast Texas' choice for any hunting adventure need. Now offering full-service processing of gator, deer, beef, hogs, and other wild game, make Porter's Processing this hunting season's one-stop shop. Go to portersprocessing.com or call 409-267-8413. Since 1948, Wilcox Drug Store has been the Anahuac area's most experienced and trusted pharmacy. Continuing its long-lasting reputation for personal attention to all your medical needs, Wilcox Drug Store offers counsel, refills, transfers, compounding, flu shots, and delivery. Visit pharmacist Dave Wilcox and his experienced staff today at 1208 Miller Street in Anahuac or call 409-267-6141. Wilcox Drug Store, delivering solutions, delivering confidence.
Alex Outram, Trent Hart, Kyla Hart, Shane Rakestraw back here from Kyle White Stadium, where we are heading into the second quarter of play. 4th down and 5. Cougars keeping the offense on the field. 3 in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. Pitch right. Going to have plenty of room. 30. Knocked out of bounds at the 26. And that worked to perfection for the Cougars as Jackson Hart needed 5, picked up 9, gives him 15 yards. Second first down of this drive to keep it alive. Ball marked at the Panther 25. Lake Creek must have heard me put up a touchdown pretty quick. That's going to be a good game as it was, as expected. First down and 10, pitch left. Fighting his way forward, straight up the heart of the defense. Getting to the 20, that's going to be a pickup of 5 for Robinson, his third carry for 9 yards. 11th play of the drive upcoming for the Cougar offense.
On a steady, sustained drive so far for the Buna Cougars.
From the 20, second down and 5. Handoff. From the near hash. Is going to pick up 1. That was Braxton Stemets, his 4th carry for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. One of 3 on 3rd down this evening for the Cougars, as they've now pushed inside the red zone of the Panthers. Flag before the play, and the Cougars are going to have another false start against them. So that's going to move the ball back to the 24, and that's going to bring it 3rd down and 9 to convert. Cougars have converted 1 3rd down and 1 4th down on this drive so far. Handoff. Fakes it, pitch left, and being met at the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard loss, as that one went to Robinson. Actually going to lose a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 10 from the 25-yard line. It does not look like the offense is coming off. In the round. And we're going to have flags blowing the play dead again, and it's going to be another false start against Buna. We'll see if that changes the decision by Coach Trahan, now making it 4th and 15. It's inside, not outside. Clock rolling, 9:15 and counting here before the half. No score on your Jerry's Oyster scoreboard. Everybody stay tuned for the Gore Propane halftime show, where we'll have the stats as we have them, scores from around the area, and we'll have all the homecoming festivities for the Panthers as Buna takes their first time out of the ball game. We'll keep it here.
We appreciate everybody coming back after we had the drop earlier. Didn't quite get through our entire pre-game for Anahuac. Is right where we got cut off. And Alex, I mean, this game is definitely going quicker than last week. we were, you know, we were probably getting home. I think I finally crawled into bed around 12:30, and we were just 15 minutes down the road.
Yeah, I was trying to think back. I mean, it's been quite some time that I've been doing these games. I'm pretty sure that is the latest non-overtime game that I've been a part of, non-overtime or non-weather delayed. So, yeah, I think at this point we still had 5 minutes left in the first quarter last week. So.
At least that.
Offense does appear to come back onto the field for the Cougars. Does look like they're going to go for it on 4th and 15 from the far hash. Could be the first pass play of the game for the Cougars.
There it is.
Looking downfield. Looking to the end zone.
Tripping
incidental.
And the flag comes out as they got their feet all tangled up. And let's see if we can go back to the replay here. And you called it the pass play for Buna coming after that, and just kind of tripped. I don't know if that necessarily should have been a flag or not, but nonetheless, it is pass interference on the Panthers, and that will be an automatic.
Second penalty of the ball game. Against the Panthers, both the 15-yard variety. As Trent said, that
the turf monster grabbed him there, I think, is what happened.
Keeps the drive alive. Converts the 4th down. In the round's going to be caught in the backfield. Justin Netterville back there, along with his running mate, Jesse Wilcox.
Yeah, excellently covered there by the Anahuac Panthers that time, covering their gaps really well and sniffing that one out. And for the loss, Jesse Wilcox, 28 tackles, 5 quarterback hits. Justin Netterville, 45 tackles, 5 for a loss, and 5 quarterback hits.
Robinson the third, 5 carries, 4 yards now for the Cougars. Pitch back, Soilo trying to find around the left side, and I don't know if he got back to the line of scrimmage. We're going to say he did. 5th carry for 11 yards, going to bring up 3rd down and 14.
Zeke Frere wrapping him up there, the big man.
1 for 4 on 3rd down this evening for Buna. Trying to do the math. 4. Converted 3rd. 8, 11, 14. Yep, 14th play of the drive. Pitch right. Trying to find somewhere to go. Caught from behind and dropped. Justin Netterville once more. Hart picks up 1. He'll make it 4th down and 13. No gain.
Yeah, they didn't give it to him.
So gets back to the line of scrimmage. 4th down and 14. Now it'll be the 15th play of the drive. Only the second drive of the game for the Cougars, and looks like they're going to call timeout. We'll take it with them with 6.5 minutes remaining before the half. No score. Back after this on Anahuac Sports Live.
Swanky Insurance in Anahuac, Texas is dedicated to community and service. That includes saving you money. With access to over 30 carriers, Swanky Insurance will give the personal attention that you deserve and tailor any policy specifically to your needs. From home, auto, flood, and windstorm, they are the one-stop insurance agency. Call agent and owner Todd Swanky to get your no-obligation cost-saving quote today at 409-267-3115, or you can visit them at swankyinsurance.com.
Back here from Kyle White Stadium, as the Cougars are coming back onto the field with their field goal unit. So Cole Midkiff, the quarterback and the kicker for the Cougars, attempting a 35-yard field goal. It's going to be blocked, and it's picked up. Open room, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Panthers on the blocked field goal.
Bladen Josephson off the block and the scoop and score.
Nobody said what.
Penetration straight through the middle of the line. Gets back. Josephson picks it up perfectly and's got no one in front of him to take it to the house.
Nobody's. You speak your mind, Dave? Oh my God.
So Garza on the attack on the point after.
We're going to get it at half.
Snap back, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 6:26 remaining in the half, the Panthers have struck first off the blocked field goal. Bladen Josephson takes it on the scoop and score. Garza tacks on the point after. Your score, 7-0. Anahuac leading Buna. Back after this on Anahuac Sports.
Want to know Anahuac's best kept secret? The Crawfish Hideaway is just that. From fresh Cajun boiled crawfish, shrimp, snow crab, and even homemade gumbo. While you're there, be sure to try their famous fried gator bites or boudin egg rolls. Starting in December, come get your bug on at 400 Miller Street in Anahuac, 409-267-6060, or you can find them online at crawfishhideaway.com. The Crawfish Hideaway, proud supporters of Anahuac ISD and Panther Athletics. Coastal Field Services, Southeast Texas' go-to company for right-of-way mowing, land clearing, site preparation, industrial commercial herbicide application, and industrial commercial site ground maintenance. No matter what your property maintenance or clearing needs are, you can rely on the professionals at Coastal Field Services. For more information, call 832-900-9800, or you can visit them at coastalfieldservicesllc.com.
Alex Eltram, Trent Hart, Kyla Hart, Shane Rakestraw back here from Kyle White Stadium, where after pretty much a quarter and a half, we finally get points on the scoreboard after an almost 12-minute drive for Buna.
Unbelievable.
They attempt the 25-yard field goal. It gets blocked. Blaine Josephson scoops and scores, leading to your score. Anahuac leading Buna 7-0. Kick being turned around the left side, across the 25, and caught from behind and dropped at about the 27, 28-yard line. We'll see where they mark it.
Porter Chenault getting there for the Anahuac Panthers on the coverage.
Let's see, where are they marking it? I can say he got tackled forward to the 29. And that is where Buna will start their second drive of the ball game. quickly to the line. Mid-kick, rolling right, under pressure. They're going to try to throw it again. Throws it up, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Dangerous pass there, throwing it up like that, flushed out of the pocket. But falling incomplete.
They keep that.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion. Stops the clock with 6:12 remaining.
Interesting, they went to the air on first down. They were having some pretty good success on that last drive. Like you said, almost took 12 minutes off the clock.
Pitch back, trying to find some room, is not going to have it. Handoff went to Tanner Crane.
Thank you, Harry, for subscribing to the YouTube channel. If you haven't done so yet, please go over to whatever platform that you are watching on. Give us a like, give us a follow. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet. You'll be notified immediately every time we go live, and especially when we have those dropouts like we had earlier. Unfortunately, technology doesn't always agree with us, and have to restart sometimes, and it happens.
Third down and 10. 1 for 5 on third down. End around coming. Caught in the backfield by Quandre Coates.
Excellent pursuit there by Coates off the edge to get to him and wrap him up and bring him down for the loss. And that'll bring up the punting unit for the Cougars.
Loss of 5. Brody Batman had nowhere to go. Punting unit coming on for the Cougars. Good snap. Midkiff gets the kickoff and is going to bounce at the Panther 49 to the Buna 49 and back to the Panther 48, as that is now where the Panthers will set up shop for only their third possession of the ballgame with 4:37 remaining in the half.
Barrier checks back into the football game.
First down and 10. Barrier, quick toss, left side. Delo has it across midfield. It's going to fall forward, and that's going to be a pickup of 4.
I thought they were setting up the screen, and it wasn't so much here as it developed. Just a quick throw here to the flat to Delo to get a few, and they hurry back to the line. I'm thinking they said they saw movement.
So false start against the Panthers. Sets the ball back 5 yards. Their third penalty for 35 yards. Second down and 11. Barrier quickly to the near sideline. It's Cunningham. It's going to have it complete back to the 48. So they're going to get the 5 yards that they lost back. Cunningham's first reception of the evening. He was the intended receiver. Braden Such's only pass of the evening so far. That is correct. Third down. Third down and 6 from the Cougar 48. 4 wide, quick toss, right side, Trotter, across the 45, makes a move.
He's close to it, but he's going to be a yard shy.
And they're going to mark him a yard shy. I'm sure the Panthers will move quick here. 4th down and 1. 0 for 1 on 4th down this evening. That was 4th down and 2. This one 4th down and 1. from the 43. Barrier out of the gun. Handoff. De La O straight up the middle is going to fight his way forward. Needed 1. Going to end up with 6 to move the chains for the second first down of the evening for the Panthers.
Has much better hold at the front line. Opened up there for De La O that time and let him get the first down.
4th carry of the ball game for 3 yards.
Yeah, he shot the gap really well on that play.
First down and 10 from the Cougar 36.
Where is the movement coming from? Am I missing it?
Our saddle.
I'm going back to it just for my benefit here. Called it on De La O, maybe?
Who did they call it on?
Far side.
The running back?
No, I think the receiver out there.
So first down and 15 from the 41. Sends De La O in motion. Looking downfield for Cunningham is going to be out of bounds and incomplete. 4 of 6 on the evening for Barrier. It's going to bring up second down and 15. 2:19 remaining before halftime. East Chambers has jumped out front of Cold Spring 6-0. Vider on top of Lumberton 7-0.
Get those updated.
From the far hash, Anahuac moving right to left. End around coming for Garza. Garza cuts it up. Is going to be taken out at the 35. They're going to say he fell forward to the 33. It's going to be a pickup of 8. He's got 3 carries for 21. And that makes it third down and 7. 1 for 4 on third down this evening for the Panthers. Barrier fakes the handoff, looking downfield, has Coates, hits Coates, breaks a tackle, fighting his way forward, and it's going to be taken down inside the red zone. That's going to be a pickup of 16.
Just a straight route over the middle for Coates, and Brady was looking at him the whole time as he just overpowered him, actually threw between 2 defenders to get it to him and the first down.
7th play of the drive for the Panthers. First down and 10 from the 18. Handoff left side. De La O has no room. I'm going to say he lost 2. 70 seconds remaining before the half. Barrier out of the gun. 4 wide, 2 to each side. De La O offset of Barrier. Ball spotted at the 21. Barrier looking right, goes right. Garza has it, 15-10, puts it back inside. They're going to mark him down at the 10. That's going to be a pickup of 10, and we'll make it third down and 2. Still working from the far hash. Barrier hands it off. De La O is going to fight forward and is going to get to the marker. He's going to pick up 2 to move the chains. First and goal, Panthers.
And starting to find a rhythm are the Panthers as the official timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back here on Anahuac Sports Live. 24 seconds remaining in the half.
Jerry's Oysters is a 3-generation family-owned and operated business located on Galveston Bay since 1970. Offering fresh, hand-shucked, and in-shell oysters year-round, Jerry's Oysters are available at your local H-E-B, or you can make a visit to their location in Smith Point, Texas. Locally sourced, high quality, wild-caught, where our world is your oyster.
For more information, call 409-355-2243 or go to jerry'soysters.com. Gore Propane, family owned and operated by Jimmy and Renee Gore, has been servicing chambers in surrounding counties since 1998. Gore Propane is the go-to company for all your propane needs, offering competitive pricing on tank sales, lease, residential, and commercial propane sales and bottling. They also offer automatic route and will call propane delivery for your convenience. Senior and veterans discounts available. Call Gore Propane today at 409-389-2245. Mouth-watering burgers, fresh local seafood, and so much more. Make Channel Marker 17 the destination to satisfy any appetite. At the mouth of Double Bayou on beautiful Trinity Bay, take in the great views dining outside by the water while enjoying a great meal with the family. Takeout and dine-in is available. Call 409-252-4370 and find out why Channel Marker 17 is the treasure of Oak Island.
Back to action here with 24 seconds remaining before halftime. It is first down and goal for the Panthers from the 7 of the Cougars. Have been working that far hash to their advantage.
Kelly checks into the ball game as the tailback.
Barrier gets the snap. Under pressure, lofts it up. It's going to be knocked away. Looking for Trotter there on the far side of the end zone.
Well done by Jackson Hart to get the hand up and bat that football away.
Going to be the 10th play of the drive for the Panthers. Second down and goal. Ten seconds on the play clock. Snap back. Under pressure. Sets the screen out. Coates can walk into the end zone. Touchdown from 7 yards out. Quandre Coates.
Touchdown.
A great play call right there, setting up that screen for Coates. See if we can go back to it before they kick the extra point here.
Start your clock. Yeah. Start your clock, Red.
Garza on to tack on the point after. Kick is low. And the kick is no good. Underneath the crossbar. So with 17 seconds remaining here before halftime, the Panthers tack on another touchdown. They lead at 13-0. We'll be back with the conclusion of the first half after this on Anahuac Sports Live.
Hello, my name is Mark Poggles, and I'm the pastor at Community Christian Fellowship Church in Oak Island, Texas. I would like to personally invite you to join us for Bible study during the week and our church services on Sunday morning. We have a nursery for the little ones, and our church family will greet you with a smile on their face and a loving heart. Come and celebrate with us as we study God's Word and give Him all the praise and thanks He deserves. Hope to see you there. Take care and God bless. Go Panthers!
Alex Outram, Trent Hart, Kyla Hart, Shane Rakestraw back here from Kyle White Stadium, where the Panthers have tacked on a touchdown. 4 minutes and 20 seconds off the clock. It took 11 plays. The Panthers drove 52 yards. A 7-yard tight end screen from Barrier to Coates, as Coates could have walked into the end zone. The point after was no good, but your new score is 13-0. Anahuac on the Jerry's Oysters scoreboard. End over end kick is going to take a bounce at the 20. Collected. Running back across the field. Now cuts it back at the 25. And looks like that is where the Cougars are going to set up shop here with 9 seconds remaining before halftime. And I would imagine at this point they're probably going to take a knee and take it to the half.
Be sure to stick around for all of the halftime homecoming festivities. We'll be covering it here on the Gore Propane Halftime Show.
Nine seconds before the half. 5 seconds on the play clock. They hurry to the line. Handoff is going to go right up the middle. Taken down after a pickup of 1. And the clock will hit 00. And that will take us to the half, where it has been the...
Well, I mean, it's
been quite the opposite from last week.
It's been something.
Anahuac leads at 13-0. That's the good thing. And we'll be back with the Gore Propane Halftime Show after this on Anahuac Sports Live.
Anahuac Sports Live is brought to you by ABC Nitrogen Services, Anahuac Florist, Anahuac National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, The Beginning Mexican Grill, Community Christian Fellowship Church, Chambers County Abstract Company, Coastal Field Services, The Crawfish Hideaway, Four Corner Tires and Oil, Your Propane, Jerry's Oysters, Porter's Wild Game Processing and Alligator Farm, Title Services Incorporated, Swanky Insurance Agency, and Wilcox Drugstore in Anahuac.
Let's welcome to the field the pride of Buna, the mighty Cougar Marching Band. Drum majors for the band are Dallas Crabtree, Maddie White, and Preston Youngblood. We're proud to introduce our Buna High School auxiliaries under the direction of Miss Patsy Collier. Our feature group for this evening are our twirlers. They are Mallory Collins, Jr., Kylie Harvey, Jr., Aubrey Wales, sophomore, Kaylin Drake, senior and lieutenant, and Madison White, senior and captain. Please enjoy our auxiliaries perform to Bad Guy. Please come out tomorrow at Port Neches High School while both bands perform at the UIL Marching Festival. Buna performs at 10:50 and Anahuac performs at noon.
To the Anahuac 2024 Homecoming. Our freshman Duke is Chandler Cheek. He is the son of Mark and Erin Cheek. Our freshman Duchess is Miss Tatum Hampton. She is the daughter of Taylor Wilcox and Cody and Colby Hampton. Sophomore Duke is Blake Majors. He is the son of Lance and Stacy Majors. Our sophomore Duchess is Miss Miley Giselle Guzman. She is the daughter of Lupe and Manuel Guzman. Our junior Duke is Landon On. Duchess is Miss Aniley Fuentes. She's the daughter of Isidro and Eve Villegas. Our first Queen candidate is Miss Cyan Cook. Miss Cook is the daughter of Brian Cook and Bristy Delao. She is the sister to Jessalee, Valen, Thomas, Tristan, Canyon, and Braden. Cyan's achievements in high school are participating in varsity volleyball, varsity softball, and varsity track. Miss Cook's future plans are to attend college near the coast so she can study marine biology. Escorting Miss Cook is our first King candidate, Quandre Coates. Mr. Coates was raised by Linda Bias and Aunt Keisha. Quandre is brother to Quintrell and Kirsten. While in high school, Mr. Coates has been an outstanding member of AHS, actively participating in varsity football, basketball, and track. After graduation, Quandre plans to attend the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, home of the Raging Cajuns, and play football as a tight end. He will major in business. Our next senior queen candidate is Miss Ninel Garcia. She is the daughter of Ricardo and Jessica Gonzalez. Ninel is sister to Monica, Ricardo Jr., Jalen, Adrian, and Melanie. Ninel was in the Pantherettes and currently serves as the secretary of the AHS Beautification Committee. She has volunteered at Texas Gator Fest for the past 4 years and is now in her second year in cosmetology at Lee College. Miss Garcia's future plans are to possibly pursue a career in nursing or own her own salon. Escorting Miss Garcia is King candidate, Mr. Carlos Gutierrez. Mr. Gutierrez is the son of Jose Munoz and Johanna Morales. He is the brother of Brianna Gutierrez. During high school, Carlos played varsity football his freshman through junior years and has been in the welding program for 3 years. Mr. Gutierrez's future plans are to attend Lee College and receive his welding certification, then become a welder by trade. Our next senior queen candidate is Miss Abby Foster. She's the daughter of Brent and Leslie Foster. Abby is the sister of Haley and Luke. While in high school, Abby has played varsity volleyball all 4 years. When Miss Foster graduates, she plans to attend Blinn College and study radiology. Escorting Miss Foster is senior king candidate, Mr. Bladen Josephson. He's the son of Ted and Cindy Delao. Bladen is the brother to Ava, Farah, Paxton, Emma, and Evelyn. While attending Anahuac High School, Mr. Josephson has played varsity baseball and varsity football. He is also an active member in the National Honor Society, Student Council, and Spanish Club. When Bladen graduates from high school, his future plans are to attend Blinn College, studying engineering, and playing baseball. Our final queen candidate is Miss Jada Granger. She is the daughter of Jamie and Jessica Granger. Miss Granger is sister to Jamie Granger Jr. Miss Granger has actively participated in the AHS Beautification Committee and plays varsity softball, varsity track, and varsity powerlifting. Miss Granger's future plans are to attend Hill College to play softball and get a degree in general studies. Escorting Miss Granger is our final King candidate, Mr. Clay Witherspoon. Clay is the son of Kyle and Jennifer Witherspoon. He's the brother of Shay and Jace. Mr. Witherspoon's school activities are FFA, and he's the Anahuac chapter secretary. He is also a member of the National Honor Society. After graduation, Mr. Witherspoon plans to finish college at Lee College, Baytown, and get his process technology degree. He also intends to continue being a full-time legend and a part-time cowboy. Tonight by our very own 2023 homecoming queen, Miss Mariana Sandoval. Our flower girl is Miss Lakin Swart. She is the daughter of Chris and Lindsay Swart. Miss Lakin is the sister to Marcus, Kelby, and Foster. Some of Lakin's favorite activities are playing soccer, softball, and playing outside. She enjoys playing Fortnite with her brothers, and she loves her farm animals. In the future, Lakin wants to be a cheerleader and a teacher, like Mrs. Rist, when she grows up. Our crown bearer is Mr. Justin Crew Martin. Son of Jason Martin and Cassidy Berry. Some of Crew's favorite things to do are playing baseball and playing with his RC cars. His favorite treat is ice cream. Crew's future plans are to be a monster truck driver. We have all been waiting for. Your 2024 homecoming king is Clay Witherspoon. And the new 2024 homecoming queen is Jada Granger.
Welcome back here at the half between Buna and Anahuac, where we have had homecoming festivities going on to this halftime for the Gore Propane halftime show. Your score at the half, Anahuac leads Buna 13-0. Congratulations to all of the royalty out on the field.
Yeah, definitely congratulations to Miss Jada Granger and Mr. Clay Witherspoon, two kids that I've watched grow up over the years, coached both of them, and super proud of both of those kids and all of the homecoming court. But back to football here at Kyle White Field, or Kyle White Stadium, and Alex, it's kind of been a strange one so far.
It's been a struggle. When you see a game like we saw last week and then come into a completely different mindset. Head coach Greg Neese did mention it in the pregame show. They're going to take their time. They're going to limit the amount of possessions, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
They started a drive with 5:48 remaining in the first quarter and ended it with about 6 minutes remaining in the second quarter on a blocked field goal scoop and score by Blaine Josephson. But there is not very often you see a high school football team take a drive for almost a full quarter.
Yeah, I mean, that was something that really chewed up this first half. And, credit to Buna for being able to do something like that. But that's what you're dealing with whenever you have a slot T, wing T type offense. And, we saw him pass a couple of times. One of them for, that was called for the pass interference here in the end zone. But, no, it just really chews up the clock. And, we mentioned last week how we were in such of a late football game. We might actually get out of here early. I probably spoke too soon. It's been relatively quiet as far as the action is concerned. What do you got as far as stats?
First, looking at the Buna Cougars, Tanner Crane's got 2 rushes for -1 yard. Braxton Stimmitz, 4 rushes for 7. Robinson III's got 6 for 5. Alex Soley, 5 for 11. Jackson Hart, 3 for 15. And Brody Batman, 1 for -5. Midkiff has 1 official throw through the air. He is 0 for 1 on the incompletion. 3 penalties, all false starts against the Cougars for 15 yards. 1 for 6 on third down. They did have 5 first downs in the first half. 2 for 2 on fourth down for the Cougars. They only had 3 possessions, and they had 2 3-and-outs and the one possession that went on for almost a quarter. As for the Panthers, Thomas Dalo, 6 rushes for 3 yards. Brady Barrier has 1 for -9. Oscar Garza has 3 for 21 through the air. 7 of 10 for 59 yards and a touchdown for Brady Barrier. That touchdown going to Quandre Coates, 2 receptions for 23 yards and the touchdown. Logan Trotter's got 2 receptions for 17. Oscar Garza has 1 for 10. Talon Cunningham has 1 for 5. And Thomas DeLo has 1 for 4. 4 penalties for 40 yards against the Panthers. They had 5 first downs. They went 2 of 6 on third down and 0 for 2 on fourth down. Nope, that's not right. 1 for 2 on fourth down. They did convert their second fourth down attempt on that 11-play, 52-yard drive where Barrier hit Coates on the tight end screen to take it into the end zone. And then, of course, your other scoring play, Bladen Josephson, the scoop and score after the blocked field goal against Buna.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been it's been an interesting one. Hopefully the adjustments that have been made in the half by both teams really pick up the tempo a little bit. It got kind of scary there in the first quarter. I mean, with the sack on Barrier and kind of tweaking that ankle again, but he's down on the sideline right now, throwing the football around, moving around. You can tell it's still tender, but nonetheless, you still got to take care of business. You got to focus back in if you're the Anahuac Panthers to try and get something going here in the second half.
I think in a perfect world, Panthers come in, shut down Buna 3 and out on the first drive. Panthers get the ball back, march down for a touchdown, and hopefully you can put Brady on ice for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and that would be the smart thing to do if you're the Anahuac Panthers. If the Buna Cougars, on the other hand, have had some successful drives. I mean, they, like you said, took that 12 minutes off the clock almost and drove down to the field and just stalled out in the red zone. I think that as far as your game plan goes, I mean, stick to what was working for you in that first half and really just grind this one out. and eventually, hopefully, get some chunk yardage plays going.
Well, and looking back to that drive where they went 2 for 2 on fourth down, both of those fourth down conversions were converted by penalty. I'm sorry, the
Right.
last one was, the first one was converted on a rush.
Right.
So, they got inside the red zone, then they got pushed back, then they got back inside, then they got pushed back again. 35-yard field goal attempt gets blocked. Momentum swings back towards Anahuac, and they carried that momentum through the end of the first half. That's going to lead us into some scores from around the Houston area.
Yeah, really quickly before kickoff, Sheldon C. King takes care of business yesterday against Humboldt. 49-27 was the final over there. LaPorte beats New Caney 41-20. That was also yesterday. Huntsville leads Dayton 35-0 there in the third. Corrigan Camden trailing Hearn, a big gap to come up with for the Camden Bulldogs, 36-15. They're also in the third. West Hardin is currently winning 20-0 at halftime over Sabine Pass as we go back down to the field to start off the second half.
That will conclude the Gore Propane halftime show. We appreciate them and their sponsorship of Anahuac Sports Live. As teed up at the 40, end over end kick is going to come down to the 20. Across the 30. Patiently waiting, maneuvering his way through. Turns out to be a pretty good return at 21 yards as Buna is going to start at their own 41-yard line to begin the second half.
Willis looking really, really good so far this year, and it seems like week to week they keep getting better. They're beating Conroe 42-7. I figured that game might be a little bit tighter, but it's not. Baytown Sterling trails Lufkin 40-7 there in the third quarter as well.
Oh, I heard that backwards. That's why I looked at you crazy.
Deweyville leading Evadale 14-0.
First down and 10 for Buna from the 41. Pitch back. Cuts it up the middle. Has some room. 45 across midfield, or going to get to midfield. Nope, they're going to give him the 10 yards. That's going to move the chains. First down on the first play of the second half for the Cougars.
Good job up front by the Buna Cougars, getting a good push by their offensive line to get that first down. 21-21, knotted up still at halftime at Atascocita and Humboldt Kingwood. That's the surprise of the night so far.
That definitely is. First down and 10 into Panthers territory from the 49. Pitch back, finding somewhere to go, has room, finding a seam, fighting his way forward, bringing it to the near hash as Buna moves left to right as you look to your screens.
Caden Campbell wrapping him up and bringing him down, but not after another good gain by the Buna Cougars.
Pick up a 5, makes it second down and 5.
Teague all over Crockett, 43-13 in the third. Of course, watching very closely at that district over, you can see Palestine Westwood leading at 27-6 on the bottom of your screen.
From the 44, cuts it back, going to be met by a host of Panther defenders, including Frere. Going to mark it at 42, so it's going to be a pickup of 2. And that's going to bring up third down and 4.
Lovelady Lions beating Alto currently 40-14. Katy High School is, this is a closer game than I thought. 17-0 over Katy Jordan currently. They're in the fourth quarter over there.
That is pretty close. Handoff, first back through, gets tripped up. We'll see where they mark it. That's a pretty favorable spot for falling forward. And they're going to move the chains. First down and 10, second first down of the drive here for Buna.
Fairfield all over Huntington, 56-7. Trinity is leading Warren, 37-6. Fort Bend Kempner fell off the face of the planet after getting a good start to the season this year. Crosby, 52-0 currently over Kempner.
First down and 10 from the Panther 39. Pitch back. Fighting his way forward, met by Netterville. Netterville holds them up and holds them to a 1-yard gain. Second down and 9.
Humble Summer Creek beating Goose Creek Memorial 62-6 there at halftime. Richmond Randall all over Baytown Lee 69-7. That has gone final. Montgomery Lake Creek, as that's one of the games on the bottom of our screen, a tight one with Nederland 28-25 with 3:42 remaining in the third. Barbers Hill leading Beaumont United currently 41-17 there at halftime.
Second down and 9. Hand off to the first back through. Is going to pick up 2. That was Robinson, the third.
Anderson Shiro putting up a fight against the Woodville Eagles 28-13 currently. They're just starting the third quarter. Old Zeta trailing West Sabine 39-8 at halftime. Kuntz is getting pretty much handled by the Newton Eagles 38-0. A game last week that we were watching very, very closely was the Newton Eagles versus the Woodville Eagles. A lot of people picking Woodville to come out of that game, but the Newton Eagles do what they do and get back on track to win another district title.
Pitch back to Robinson. Gets a pickup of 1. On third down and 7. Give him 2. We'll bring up fourth down and 5.
Conroe Grand Oaks and Oak Ridge in a close one, 28-21. Grand Oaks currently. Port Arthur Memorial and Beaumont Westbrook kind of in a tighter game than I thought it would be. 28-14 Port Arthur there in the fourth quarter.
Fourth down and 5 from the 39. Line to achieve, or from the 34. Line to achieve is the 29.
Timeout, Buna.
We'll take it with them. Their first of the half. 7:19 remaining in the third quarter. As we'll be back with more on Anahuac Sports Live.
Building a new home? Does your driveway need a long overdue facelift? Or are you just looking to finally get that lot cleared to build something great? Look no further. Trust the locally owned and operated professionals at Title Services Incorporated. No need to hire multiple contractors. Title Services does all phases of residential and commercial land clearing, house pads, ponds, dirt and rock delivery, and demolition. Call for a free estimate today at 409-267-1057 or visit them on Facebook at Title Services Inc. Welcome back in Anahuac Sports Live. Alex Outram, Trent Hart, Tyler Hart, and Shane Rakestraw up above us working the camera. As I look at a couple of more scores. Port Neches Groves Indians, the number 1 team in the state, currently 37-0 over New Caney West Fork. Franklin is leading Little River Academy 28-0 at half. And then the other game we're watching at the bottom of our screen, East Chambers is leading 20-6 at halftime.
Fourth down and 5. Cougars going to the air, looking downfield, has a man that's going to overthrow him, and that will be a turnover on downs.
Little Cypress, Mauriceville, and Liberty kind of locked up 14-0 currently LCM at halftime. Vider and Lumberton. Vider leads that one by a touchdown, 14-7 at halftime. The Columbus Cardinals, man, they are just the team to beat in Class 3A. 56-22 over Yoakum there in the third.
Out of the gun, Barrier brings the offense back. Free play. Had 3 Cougars jump off sides and is going to fall incomplete. Nonetheless, that is going to be a penalty against Buna. They're fourth of the ball game for 20 yards, and that's going to make it first down and 5.
Orangefield continuing their roll. It's halftime over there in Kirbyville, 35-0 currently. Cameron Yo is edging Troy Trojans 10-7. They're also at halftime. Huffman Hargraves and Hardin Jefferson, and what was a close one before halftime, now the Huffman Hargrave Falcons have pulled out a little further ahead, 35-21 at half. Tyler Chapel Hill beating the Maybank Panthers, I can't even spit it out, 24-0.
Yep. They called a false start against us. Oh, it's offsetting.
Okay.
What?
Okay. So,
I've never seen that. It's either one or the other.
yeah,
You can't have both.
He said that
The false start draws the defense, or the defense draws the false.
the offense put his hand back, which they don't. Receivers do that.
okay.
First down and 10 on the offsetting pre-snap penalties. Barrier out of the gun, 4 wide. Quick toss, Trotter has it, 35, tries to make a move. Not going to be much there. It's going to pick up 1. We'll bring up second down and 9.
Silsby all over Cleveland. I don't know why I keep telling them that. All over Tarkington, 21-0 at halftime. Hampshire Finette all over Jasper, 28-0. There in the third. Livingston trailing Bridge City, 20-12.
Panthers from the near hash. Delivers and it's going to be intercepted. Buna in on the coverage. Cameron Branch, the junior, gets the interception.
I mean, that was a good read on the football to come back to it and pick up the interception. As we go back to the Porter's processing instant replay. Just led him a little bit too far and into the breadbasket of Branch. That'll make 10 interceptions for Brady Barrier on the season so far. Hitchcock, another team that we're looking at very closely on the other side of the neighborhood over there. 61-0 over Hempstead. That is win final.
So starting in Panther territory, pitch back to Robinson the third is going to get forward progress to the 47, going to be a pickup of 2. Brings up second down and 8. You know it's band season when the band takes off after halftime.
Yeah, and good luck to both bands that'll be competing in the region marching contest next week. And my scoreboard has disappeared.
Second down, pitch back, right side, trying to work it to the near side. Coach not going to let that happen. Netterville in there. Josephson, Tyler Kelly, a host of Panther defenders stopping them at the line of scrimmage. Will bring up third down and 8. They are 2 of 8 on third down so far this evening. Looking to throw, left side, has a man caught at the 41, makes some moves, and is going to pick up 9. Give them 10 on the pass and catch. We'll move the chains for the first down.
We do have a flag down. We'll go back to the replay, though. Not expecting the pass, where the Panthers has a little stop route there, kind of bent down on the low pass to pick it up, trying to make a few moves to get a few more yards out of it. We'll see what the flag is down on the field.
Well, they're bringing the offense back. Illegal shift against Buna. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and we'll redo third down and 13. .508 remaining here in the third quarter. Want to thank the Beginning Mexican Grill for sponsoring the third quarter. 508 Ross Sterling. You can reach him 409-267-6198. Thank you to the Beginning. Third down and 13. Going to the air again. Blitz coming and almost intercepted as the blitz gets there. Justin Netterville lays the hit. And we're going to have timeout on the field.
Go back to the replay on that just to see. Coming off the edge, and yeah, making a big hit was Netterville, and it falling incomplete. Appreciate everybody joining us here tonight on Anahuac Sports Live. Want to give a shout out to our third quarter sponsor, the Beginning Mexican Grill, 508 Ross Sterling in Anahuac, 409-267-6198. Go and visit the Beginning Mexican Grill.
I just did that like 90 seconds ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
I mean, I was too busy. I was too busy looking at scores apparently to be paying attention to what you were saying, and yeah, that's just how tonight's gonna go. But, I mean, what to expect so far in this football game, right?
Absolutely. Fourth down and 13 from the Cougar 48-yard line. Would expect to see the punting unit come on to the field. Dean Helm, the sophomore, handling the punting now. Snap back. Kick is up. Takes a bounce at the 23. Takes a Cougar roll inside the 15, down to the 10. And that is where the Panthers will set up for their second possession here of the second half. Nice punt job by the sophomore, Helm.
Definitely was.
So Barrier and Panthers, 4 wide from the far hash. Panthers moving right to left. Quick toss, right side. And it's going to be pushed out of bounds as that's Trotter. See where they mark it officially. I think that's going to be an 8-yard pass and catch. Brings up second down and 2. Barrier quickly again, right side, Coates across the 20, 25, and he'll be brought down there after the pickup of 7. Move the chains, first down.
Quandre Coates getting another reception, and very difficult to bring down tonight. He's fighting for every yard.
75 yards to the air for Barrier. Coates' third reception for 30 yards. Quickly, De La O. Right side, has some room, gets taken down across the 30. They're going to mark him at the 30. That's going to be a pickup of 5. Tough sledding for Thomas this evening. 7 carries, 8 yards. Quickly, Garza on the quick toss is actually going to lose. Yeah, he's going to lose a yard. Sixth play of the drive upcoming. Or I'm sorry, 5th play. 3rd down and 6. 2 for 6 on 3rd down. Send trips to the far side. Looks left quickly. Cunningham has it. We'll see where they give him forward progress. Looks like they're only going to mark it at 33 or 34. 33. Now they're
actually still
moving around. So to the 34, pickup of 5. 4th down and 1. Barrier complete to Garza on the pickup of 3 to move the chains. Seventh first down of the ball game for the Panthers. I want to say hello to Avery, Cade, and Tommy listening on the stream tonight. Barrier under pressure rolling and is just going to get rid of it. We'll bring up 2nd down and 10. .237 remaining here in the third quarter. Barrier sits back, picks up the blitz, delivers downfield to Cunningham, and that is going to be intercepted once more. Again, in on the coverage was Cameron Branch, the junior, with his 2nd interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, I mean, it was just another well-covered play there, and another interception as he just let it fly and just got in front of it. Just got in front of Cunningham and watched it go all the way in. I mean, there was no doubt about that one.
So back-to-back interceptions on possessions give the Cougars new life. With 2:28 remaining here in the third quarter. Handoff to the first back through. They're saying the ball came out, and it is. Tyler Kelly comes up with the fumble recovery. Play from scrimmage, and the Panthers take over.
Well, kind of a big break after the interception. As we watched Tyler Kelly the whole time, the ball actually was bobbled on the exchange from the center to the quarterback, and Kelly able to jump on it, and Anahuac will have another chance here.
First time the Panthers are starting in Cougar territory this evening. From the 27, Barrier looks right, throws left, sets up the screen. Delo has a wall of defenders. 10, 5, gets upended at the 1. And they're
just shy.
Yeah, they're going to mark it at the 1 after the 26-yard screen.
Tried to stiff arm him to get in there.
So 1st down and goal from the 1 for the Panthers. Trying to hit pay dirt for the 3rd time this evening. Panthers send extra offensive linemen. It's going to be a jumbo package. And they're going to try the tush push. Nope, they're going to hand it off to the last back through. That's De La O into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Certainly glad they ended up giving it to Delo there. I was kind of hoping that they weren't going to go for that tush push.
So the Panthers extend the lead 19-0, swinging gate formation. They hike it and toss it to De La O as he's going to convert the 2-point conversion as well. So after the 2-point conversion, the Panthers extend their lead 21-0 over Buna with 1:43 remaining in the third quarter. We'll be back with more after this on Anahuac Sports Live.
From custom processing, professional guided hunts, high tanning, and gator merchandise, Porter's Processing and Alligator Farm offers a personal experience like no other. Locally owned and operated in Anahuac, Texas since 1987, Porter's has been Southeast Texas' choice for any hunting adventure need. Now offering full-service processing of gator, deer, beef, hogs, and other wild game, make Porter's Processing this hunting season's one-stop shop. Go to portersprocessing.com or call 409-267-8413.
Still a little bit of time to get your special shout out live here on the air. If you want to donate to Anahuac Sports Live, you can get us at Venmo at Anahuac Sports Live, CashApp $Anahuac Sports Live, or the PayPal QR code on your screen. Still looking to try and get some wireless cameras maybe, but by the time we get to the playoffs. But still some time tonight for you to get in that shout out if you got a birthday or a special someone that's anniversary, birthday, or anything like that, just give us a shout, and we'll be sure to put it live here on the air.
2 plays took 44 seconds as the Panthers drove 27 yards. It was a 1-yard Delo dive into the end zone as he converted the 2-point conversion as well. 21-0 Anahuac on your Jerry's Oyster scoreboard. As the kickoff is going to fall to the 20, bringing it around the left side, 30, 35, and finally gets pushed out of bounds as they're going to mark it at the 40-yard line for Buna.
A couple of good returns on the kickoffs for the Buna Cougars. One thing that has kind of been plaguing the Panthers so far this year is their kickoff coverage, as teams have been able to get really good field position on them all season.
Tark Plate handling the kickoff duties for the Panthers. Minute 34 remaining here in the third quarter. First down and 10 from the Cougar 40. Pitch back, and it's going to be met behind the line of scrimmage as Hart had nowhere to go.
Coming up from behind, Bladen Josephson to make the tackle.
There's a flag
down.
So they're actually going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. So it just depends on the penalty, but the Cougars are already moving back.
What was that?
It looked like a mix of holding and personal foul. So personal foul will take away the run. 5th penalty of the ball game for 35 yards against the Cougars. Will now be first down and 25 from the Cougar 25.
Thank you so much, Margie Sheridan, for donating to Anahuac Sports Live. Thank you for tuning in and contributing. We always appreciate all of our fans out there.
So I'm trying to figure out if that was dead ball, because on the field they're now showing third down. There was no signal for dead ball. So it was not during the play, it was after the play. So after the pickup of 3, it's now third down and 21.
Okie dokie. Maybe if I can get it.
From the Cougar 29. Not getting too much help from the field this evening. As Netterville is going to work around an offensive lineman to grab the running back and make sure he went nowhere. Getting off the bottom of the pile was
Ryan Velasquez.
Brody Batman.
Makes it be fourth quarter.
As we have hit double zeros on the scoreboard. At the end of the third quarter of play, Anahuac leads Buna 21-0. We invite you to stick around for the fourth and final quarter of action, as we'll be back after this on Anahuac Sports.
Since 1948, Wilcox Drug Store has been the Anahuac area's most experienced and trusted pharmacy. Continuing its long-lasting reputation for personal attention to all your medical needs, Wilcox Drug Store offers counsel, refills, transfers, compounding, flu shots, and delivery. Visit pharmacist Dave Wilcox and his experienced staff today at 1208 Miller Street in Anahuac or call 409-267-6141. Wilcox Drug Store, delivering solutions, delivering confidence. Swanky Insurance in Anahuac, Texas is dedicated to community and service. That includes saving you money. With access to over 30 carriers, Swanky Insurance will give the personal attention that you deserve and tailor any policy specifically to your needs. From home, auto, flood, and windstorm, they are the one-stop insurance agency. Call agent and owner Todd Swanky to get your no-obligation cost-saving quote today at 409-267-3115, or you can visit them at swankyinsurance.com.
Alex Outram, Trent Hart, Shane Rakestraw, Kyla Hart back here from Kyle White Stadium, where we are set for the fourth quarter of action, and it's going to start with 4th down and 21 for the Cougars. Punting unit back on to the field. Punt is going to take a Cougar bounce at the 40 inside the 30.
Another good punt.
And will be laid to rest there at the 27-yard line.
Shout out to our fourth quarter sponsors, Four Corner Tires and Oil, 812 Miller Street in Anahuac, 409-267-4444. Be sure to go visit Four Corner Tires. And also ABC Nitrogen Service, 11515 I-10 East in Baytown, 281-385-2645.
See what you did there. Four Corner Tires. Fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Barrier still in the ball game for the Panthers. Out of the gun. Handoff. Delo left side. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another one. Fighting his way forward. Keeping the legs churning. And is going to get forward to the 35. That's going to be a pickup of 7. We'll bring up. No, I'm sorry. Pick up an 8. We'll bring up 2nd down and 2.
Hard fought yards there by Delo. Expect the Panthers to be handing it off quite a bit here now.
Handoff. Delo has some room across midfield, is going to be tackled forward to the 49. Be a pickup of 16 to move the chains. 1st down.
Getting his legs under him now is Thomas Delo.
10 carries, 33 yards into Cougar territory. Barrier, inside pitch to Coates. Coates getting tripped up from behind, but was able to keep his footing for about a pickup of 7.
Amazing he kept on his feet that long, but he's so tall and was able to reach out far enough for probably another 4 yards.
Yeah.
Fell down.
2nd down and 7.
3.
He just picked up 7.
Wake up.
10 and a half and counting in the ball game. Barrier out of the gun from the near hash. Anahuac moving left to right now as Brady's going to have to eat a sack.
I cringe every time he goes to the ground now.
It's going to be another loss of 9. We'll bring up 3rd down and 11 from the 50. Two of 7 on 3rd down this evening for the Panthers. Delivers near side, caught Trotter.
It's going to be close, but I think he got the first.
I think they're going to mark it right at the sticks. Pickup of 11, move the chains, 1st down.
It was good field awareness there by Trotter to know where he was at, pick up that 1st down.
Four receptions for 36 yards.
He never started.
Handoff, Delo straight up the gut. He's going to pick up 2.
I was watching him. It's ball to me here, plus I will go for 2. Okay, can't go for me.
Clock rolling here in the 4th from the near hash. Barrier. Inside pitch again to Coates across the 35. Breaks it outside to the 30. Cuts back in. 20. Taken down. Looks like it's going to get called back.
That it will. Holding against the Panthers.
So 2nd down and 8. We'll go to 2nd down and 18. 5th penalty of the ball game for 50 yards against the Panthers.
Slot. They did.
Did they mark it from the Okay, they did.
Oh, yeah, they did. Honestly, I just didn't expect it. So
14.
Second down and 14. Quick pass. Hits Coates on a pickup of 3. Fourth reception for 33 yards for Quandre Coates. East Chambers rolling Cold Spring 27-6. Westwood all over Diboll 41-6. Barrier fakes the handoff, looks downfield, down the seam, has a man, it's caught, it's Cunningham. And that's going to be a pickup of 15 to move the chains. Was Cunningham?
Yes, it was.
Fourth reception for 26 yards. Panthers starting to get in a rhythm. Quick pass to Garza.
Hey, what a good play there. Number 11 for the Buna Cougars, Blake Oldbury.
He read that really well. That could have been dangerous. Stops the clock with 8:10 remaining in the ballgame. Second down and 10. Anahuac will be on the road next week.
He's facing a very difficult hardened defense next week.
Quick toss. They'll try it again to Garza. And it's caught, but still read quickly. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up third down and 10 from the Cougar 26. 3 of 8 on third down.
Dang.
Barrier out of the gun, fakes the handoff. Looks right, throws right. On the slide is going to be incomplete.
Really?
Garza couldn't come up with it.
No, that was Broader.
Was it?
I thought he came up with it.
No, it bounced on.
Panthers kind of in the middle of nowhere, probably going to go for it.
Yeah, and it did. It bobbled off.
Sure did.
Off of the turf there. So good call for the incomplete pass.
Good effort there by Trotter to try to haul it in. Fourth down and 10. 2 for 3 on fourth down this evening for the Panthers. Barrier looking left, throws left, off the break, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended for Cunningham. Will be a turnover on downs with 7:27 remaining in the ball game. Panther defense trying to preserve the shutout.
Surprised the Anahuac band hasn't called it quits for the night. They'll be playing at noon tomorrow at PNG for the region marching contest.
Pitch back. Has some room. Is going to get ahead to the 35. We'll see if they mark it. They're going to mark it forward to the 36. That's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Robinson the third, 12 carries for 31 yards, the leading rusher for the Cougars. Pitch back once more. Robinson the third. Going to have another good chunk of yardage. It's going to be a pickup of 7. Brings up second down and 3.
You
going to get Orangefield next week?
That's a good question. I know we got a lot of good games going next week. Atascocita and North Shore will be battling it out.
That'll probably have the most eyes in the state on that.
Cold Spring will be going to Buna.
Pitch back. Robinson the third. Breaking tackles again across midfield, falling forward to the 48.
Moves the chains again.
14 carries, 47 yards for Robinson the third. That Lake Creek Needleland game ended up being pretty good.
Yeah, it's still pretty close.
Cougars in Panther territory once more. Pitch back, and
whoa,
going to have nowhere to go on the suplex by Frere.
Got to get a replay on that one.
Suplex.
Tanner Crane just got taken to Suplex City.
With the wrestling reference, I like it. To see Frere go back there, and I mean, man. That one will end up on TikTok.
Vince McMahon's on line 1. Buna's.
Well, after the Netflix documentary, I don't think he's on any line.
Sure.
Flag down from the far sideline. Surprise, surprise. As that's where most of the flags have been coming all night long. Sideline warning.
Yeah, sideline warning against.
He's just not having it tonight, is he?
If that's the second of, well, that's a penalty now. If that's the second of the game, it's not a warning, it's a penalty. But they...
Oh, no.
No, they're not.
I didn't see him being that close to the sideline, honestly. Must have been the coaches. I don't know.
They must be barking at the sideline officials. So just a warning, second down and 10. End around is going to be met and dropped in the backfield. Tyler Kelly doing work. Loss of 2. Went from Suplex City to an ankle lock.
Oh, coming in there at the last second.
Finishing him off was Mike Wyatt Davis. Third down and 12 from midfield. Looking to throw. Right side. Has a man complete. Trying to make a move. Breaks a tackle. Is going to get hit near the sideline. Clock rolling. First completion of the ball game for the Cougars goes to Dean Helm. Pickup of 8. Fourth down and 4. Clock rolling under 3:40 remaining in the ball game. Looking to throw once more quickly right side, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Will be a turnover on downs as Jaden McMahon. I'm not sure if there's any relations to Vince there. Is incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Third turnover.
The championship belt that's sparked the wrestling innuendos in this fourth quarter?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe that's what it was. Need to go get a picture of that in the trophy case.
Yeah.
Not that y'all haven't seen enough pictures on our Facebook page at all.
Braden Such checking back into the ball game at quarterback for the Panthers. Darius Richardson in the backfield as well. Nope, I'm sorry.
I didn't think so.
J-Town Jatwan Dowdy. Loses a yard, second down and 11. Clock rolling. Panthers are going to move to 3-1 in district play. With game up on tap as we'll be traveling to Hardin. Inside trap play to Dowdy is going to pick up good yardage. As that's going to be a pickup of 9. No. 8. We'll bring up third down and 3. Three for 9 on third down this evening for the Panthers. Inside handoff has enough for the first down and more. Going to be tackled down to the 40-yard line. Going to be a pickup of 11 on the carry for Delo. Move the chains, first down.
What is that for Delo tonight?
46 on 12 carries.
Really?
Yeah, those first few handoffs were...
Well, the first half was pretty rough.
Fourth play of the drive for the Panthers from the Cougars 40. Looking to ice this one off with roughly 100 seconds left in the ball game. Pitch back to Dowdy. Dowdy cuts back. It's going to pick up good yardage to freshman. Working hard, picking up 8. We'll bring up second down and 2.
It's definitely got some quickness. I think we said that a few games ago where we got to get a good look at him.
Depending on if Buna wants to take timeouts, this could be 2 plays to end the ball game. Second down and 2. Yeah, it's going to be false start. Dowdy was moving in the backfield. It's going to be 6 penalties for 55 yards against the Panthers.
And we can stop watching the turf grow. I just wanted to press the button as all I wanted to do.
Finally getting to take advantage of it.
Yeah. You pressed it earlier. I had to do it again.
Clock rolling under 45 seconds and counting. Second down and 7. Such is going to take a knee, and that should do it. Both teams heading back to the sidelines as the seconds will tick off the game clock. A homecoming win for the Panthers this evening to move to 3-1 in district play, 6-2 on the year, and making their way through District 10 3A play. And a win's a win, no matter how you get.
Yeah, that's definitely right. We invite everybody to stick around for the Coastal Field Services post-game show. We'll do a quick recap of the game, go over any pertinent scores there might be within the district or in the area, and the final, again, 21-0 Anahuac will be back right after this on Anahuac Sports Live. Anahuac Sports Live is brought to you by ABC Nitrogen Services, Anahuac Florist, Anahuac National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, The Beginning Mexican Grill, Community Christian Fellowship Church, Chambers County Abstract Company, Coastal Field Services, The Crawfish Hideaway, Four Corner Tires and Oil, Your Propane, Jerry's Oysters, Porter's Wild Game Processing and Alligator Farm, Title Services Incorporated, Swanky Insurance Agency, and Wilcox Drugstore in Anahuac. Coastal Field Services, Southeast Texas' go-to company for right-of-way mowing, land clearing, site preparation, industrial commercial herbicide application, and industrial commercial site ground maintenance. No matter what your property maintenance or clearing needs are, you can rely on the professionals at Coastal Field Services. For more information, call 832-900-9800, or you can visit them at coastalfieldservicesllc.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Coastal Field Services post-game show. Trent Hart, Alex Outram here as it has gone final here at Kyle White Stadium, 21-0 in the homecoming game for the Anahuac Panthers. And, Alex, like you said, a win is a win. And even though it was pretty lackluster as far as excitement goes, the Anahuac Panthers take care of business here tonight for a district game. And I'm just going to say it. I mean, it almost seems like this team plays up or down according to the competition. Yeah,
knowing what kind of ball game Buna was going to try to bring into it, they kind of drug the Panthers into the mud with the game plan that they wanted.
Just the pace.
They wanted to be methodical. They wanted to, really slow the game down. They talked about eliminating possessions. Last week, the Panthers had something like 15 possessions in the ball game against EC. This week, 7.
Yeah, I cut it in half. Well, more than half.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to take anything away from the win by any means. It's just you're looking to the latter half of the season, right? And you're looking for certain things as you move into the Texas high school football playoffs. And, the penalties, I think they had over 50 yards penalties and close to 60. You'll say it here in a little bit. That's one of the things that have got to be really tweaked and worked on as before they get there. They've really got to work on the special teams and the coverage on the kickoffs and things of that nature. I think for the most part, it wasn't a perfect game as far as the Anahuac Panthers are concerned. It was a win. They'll take it. They'll move on. Now they got to focus their attention on a hardened team that you really can't sleep on. You can't really think that you're going to go in there and pick up a W because that team is scrappy. They know how to play defense, and they're going to make sure that they watch their film. And, more times than not, they're going to be blitzing Brady Barrier on the regular.
Yeah, they're going to look at film from this week and last week and see, hey, we need to shoot the gaps and get pressure on Brady Barrier. They're going to be able to kind of fight that with maybe some delayed handoffs to De La, some trap plays, different things like that. But in the whole scheme of things, the Hornets are a much better team than Buna. We haven't been able to say that the last few years, but the Hornets team has been playing very well this year.
And luckily for the Panthers, the Hornets run a wing tee. They got a good dose of this slot tee / wing tee offense that Buna runs. So they're going to have 2 straight weeks of seeing an pretty much all run offense. And hopefully they took some of that into account. And going into next week when they go to Hardin, make sure that you tune in, ladies and gentlemen. We will be there as usual. We'll have a bye after that and Cold Spring to wrap up the year.
Yeah, I think it was very good to see Buna before Hardin. Frere had his best game of the young season so far. He was causing havoc in the defensive line. Netterville, Justin Netterville was all over the place this evening. Tyler Kelly was in there. It was a group defensive game, which is what you have to have against these type of offenses.
Definitely so. And heck, whether it's only 9:45 at night, I don't know if what we're going to do with ourselves.
So get some food in the beginning.
Yeah, I guess we could. We could go over to the beginning and stop and get some food. And but speaking of food, shout out to the Anahuac Band Boosters for hooking us up with the gumbo here tonight. It was very, very good. As we mentioned earlier, the bands will be competing tomorrow in PNG for the regional marching contest. So best of luck to all of the regional bands, especially the Pride of Anahuac Marching Band. I'll be there tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes as they look for their third or fourth straight bid to the area round for the marching.
Looking at the statistics as we have them, first for the Buna Cougars. Rushing, there was plenty of rushers tonight. Tanner Crane, 8 rushes for 11 yards. Braxton Stimmitz, 4 rushes for 7. Robinson III, the leading rusher for the Cougars, 14 carries for 47 yards. Alex Soley, 6 carries for 12 yards. Jackson Hart, 4 carries for 15. And Brody Batman,
Love that name, by the way.
Oh, that's great.
I'm sure it's not pronounced that way, but
I mean, that's the way it's spelled.
Batman, or it could be Bateman, but we'll choose Batman. I like that.
2 carries for -3 yards. The sophomore quarterback Cole McKiff had 4 attempts. He was 1 for 4 for 8 yards. That reception going to the sophomore Helm for 8 yards. 5 penalties for 35 yards against the Cougars. They had 11 first downs. They went 2 for 11 on 3rd down and 2 for 5 on 4th down as they move to 1-6 on the season, 0-3 in district play. For the Panthers,